Hello, timekeepers. Welcome, welcome. Today is going to be a very special day, actually. So I hope you're all ready, because we're gonna have a fun stream. How's it going? Are you feeling better? I am feeling better. I took a break, and I tried to have a little less screen time overall yesterday. I would say it was mostly successful. Hello, guy who says hello. Welcome into the stream. Hello, Fansuki. Hello, Zul. Hello, G3 Nyarek. Hello, Das. Hello, Sir Apoth. Welcome into the stream. Today is going to be a special one, as you can tell by the title. So for those who weren't here when I debuted this model, I made this model myself around a month ago. I debuted it, I think. So like a month ago, I debuted this model and I made it myself. I did all the art and I rigged it myself. It was a fun learning experience. But in the process of making this model, I was forced to actually purchase the full version of Live 2D, at least a 3-year license for it. So I have the full version of Live 2D. I have a license for it. And basically, since I have 3 years of use of the program, I decided that I'm going to try to actually make good use of the program that I have. So I have to go to work in 1 minute. Okay, you actually literally have 1 minute, because it probably will take a little longer than 1 minute, but I was planning on getting started soon. But anyways, I basically I made a new model. You might be saying that it feels a little fast because it's only been like a month since I debuted this model. The reason that it was so fast is because I was reusing a design that I've used before, that you guys have probably seen before. It's my old PNG tuber. If you've been here more than a month, you've probably seen my PNG tuber. And I just copied her design. I wonder if I have a picture of her real quick. So that's part of the reason that it came up so fast, was because I didn't really have to design anything new. I could just make the model with a design that I already have. Let me see, where's my PNG? I know it's around here somewhere. Drawings. Oh, here it is. This isn't like the actual design of her, but this is the rough, vague design of my old PNG tuber. This is sort of at least what inspired it. So there's this one. I don't have the actual PNG handy, funnily enough. That's interesting. Anyways, we have a new model. So I'm gonna debut it, because I don't think that we really need to wait super long. Most of the stream is just gonna be chatting, so we'll be here a while. But let's go. So I'll be right back. Am I off screen? Okay, good. Hold on just a second. Stay with me, timekeepers. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty, I think I'm ready. So, without further ado, get excited, you guys. Get excited, because here is the new model that I have created over the last 2 weeks or so. Here we go. Ta-da! I'm standing on my desk because I need to show off the fact that I have a full body now. Do you guys like that? Look at that. I have a full body now, you guys. Isn't that cool? Let me zoom in a bit. I am no longer short and tiny. So you guys cannot say that I don't have legs anymore, because I have legs now. So I don't know if anyone was really saying that before, but we do have our new model. So I'll go ahead and show it to you guys bit by bit right now. As epic as your PS4? Nice. You love it? Thank you. Why don't we go through it bit by bit? So we'll start at my feet. And sorry to disappoint you guys, but my feet are in fact covered up. So for those who were looking for feet pics, not yet. I am wearing Crocs. I sound pretty short. Do short people have a particular sound? Anyways, I have my Crocs here. So well, they're not Crocs because I don't want to get like copyrighted or anything. So you might notice that the holes are just completely uneven and there's way too many compared to real Crocs. But I do have Crocs, and when I move around, you can see that they like steppy and they like move and stuff, and it's very cool. It's very awesome. I did grow legs. Welcome in, Makuta. Let me get some tea. As we scroll up, I think this is a part that many of you will like. These are my thighs. One thing I did forget to add that I wanted to add, I actually wanted to add jiggle physics to my thighs. I forgot to do that though. So I guess you guys are, unlucky or maybe lucky depending on how you see it. But yeah, these are my thighs. And then I've got my bike shorts on as well. Hello Demi, welcome into the stream. And then, so we can go a little further up now. This is, well, this is my torso. I'm not gonna move very much, but you might notice that there are some new physics. You can see my tail as well. But this sweater, actually, like the entire upper body took quite a while for me to figure out. It was difficult, basically. It took a while for me to actually figure out the rigging for this part, but I got it eventually. Looks nice, thank you. And then I guess we can go up here now. So this is the model. This is gonna be the new model for a few days. I'll probably swap between this and Gothnayo. I don't think it's gonna be exclusively this, basically. Beautiful eyes, thank you. Yeah, we can zoom in on the face a little bit. I think I worked very hard on the face, so you guys need to look at it. There was a lot of rigging work that had to be done, but are your eyes hypnotizing us? They might be. They probably the thing my favorite part about this, subjectively, is that as I smile, my blush gets red. My blush gets more red. Look, isn't that cute? And then my second favorite thing about the model is that I can smile now. I couldn't smile before. You guys can now visibly see whenever I'm smiling and not smiling. On the old model, you guys couldn't actually see when I smile because I hadn't rigged that part yet. If you remember, you could actually see me smile on the closed mouth expression, but only on the closed mouth expression. But now you can see me smile all the time. We can see you smile at good comments. That's true. You can in fact see that. Yeah, I rigged the whole mouth basically. So you guys, I'll hopefully be a lot more expressive now. A generator just exploded next to you like in real life. Are you okay? My glasses also have physics, and you'll notice that my ears also have physics too, which is pretty cool. In general, I went crazy on the physics on this one. Dogger's model, true. Let me show you guys something. I went crazy on the physics. Allow me to demonstrate. Let's just say I've learned my way around Live 2D's physics engine a little more now. So, now I can, rig things to move more. Yeah, thank you, Dust. Yeah, so A little more, yeah. Gangnam Style. Boing. I should never have been given access to the physics engine in Live 2D, because, oh my god. Okay, but look at it though. It's so cool. I won't tell you guys what to look at. I think you know what I'm talking about. But just, it looks so good though. It looks so good. Look at it. It's so good. That's awesome. Yeah, I can now Gangnam Style. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a new bell. There's a bigger bell now. The physics on the bell aren't as good. I was working with a bigger bell, so it was a little more difficult. But I think that what we lost in bell physics, we actually, we gained elsewhere. But I'm not, stole the physics from the bell. Yeah. Basically. Also, one of the more difficult parts was actually linking the straps on, like, do you see on my sweater here how there's like some straps that connect to it and hold it up? One of the hardest parts of this model, shockingly, was actually linking the straps to the sweater. It was surprisingly difficult to actually get those to connect. I did eventually figure it out, but I basically had to rig them onto the physics of the sweater. So it was just a little messy, basically. But I got them rigged. They cover up a few empty loose patches of skin that show through. One time a heavy rain flooded your house. That's not good. You're late? Well, welcome in, Sir Apoth. Where did you gain it? How'd you make your model? I made my model using a program called Live 2D. It is a program that is nowadays primarily used by VTubers, but it used to be like a keyframe-based animation software for 2D art. The purpose of it is to make 2D art move fluidly without having to hand animate things. So it's complicated. Basically, I have to draw the model on in a bunch of separated layers, and then I have to rig them, which is it's crazy. Oh, thank you, Dust, for the $5 donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I worked hard on this model, so that's very nice of you. Thank you. Let me give that super chat a heart. Thank you very much, Dust. 50 layers of Puppygirl. I wonder how many layers there actually were on the model. There were, if I had to guess, probably at least 25. I don't know about 50, but at least 25. Jiggle physics be damned. Yeah, so last model, I didn't really know the best way to manage the physics on the model. I was pretty new to Live 2D, so I don't, you can't really blame me that much for not knowing it. But basically, I know how to use the physics now on Live 2D. So, What, are we close to 3.5? Really? Holy, wait, we are. What the hell? We're 3.46 thousand subscribers? That's crazy. You gotta go study? Have fun, Demi. Thank you very much for tuning in. Said giggle, not jiggle. Giggle physics. Yeah, so check this out, actually. Beyond the obvious funny haha physics, right? I mean, there's something cool I want to show you guys. Let me show you guys something. Check this out. Look, I'm gonna look real close into your guys' eyes for this. When I blink, my eyes jiggle. I added physics to the eyes. It's supposed to, apparently this is supposed to make the model feel a little more lifelike. But now the irises, they jiggle a little bit when they move around. So staring into your soul. Yeah, exactly. Now we just need to add jiggle physics on the thighs. Isn't it cool though? I'm gonna stand on my desk. Isn't it cool that I can like steppy around? Isn't that cool? Look, like I can steppy around and stuff. That's so cool. And when I move up and down, when I move up and down, my legs move with me. Isn't that cool? This is awesome. What did G3 just say? The depth consumes. Your soul is as dark as the void. That's awesome. Can do a good girl dance now. That's true. That's true. Don't look at me with those big ol' eyes. So as with the goth girl model, I am going to continue to work on this as time goes on. I think that for basically a version 1 beta of the model, this is pretty good. That being said though, I had to publish, like, not publish, but I had to export, how many versions? I think like 5 versions of this model, because goth girl model, it's the model that I've been using this whole time, this whole month, like the purple one that I've been using this whole time. But anyways, I had to export like 5 different versions of this model, because every time I exported it, I would remember like something that I forgot from the last time. So I've had to redo it like over and over and over again, and re-export it over and over and over again. Oh, you know what? Hold on, actually. Can I pull out the PNG version of this model for comparison sakes? Wait. Give me a sec. Here we go. Oh, where is she? There she is. Okay, so for the sake of comparison, let's get these models out side by side so you can really see them. Look at that. So this is the PNG model next to me, the black and white one. It is the original PNG model that I had for yeah, so this was for a few months, the model that I was using on the right side of the screen here. This is the PNG model, and it's the model that this design is based off of, but I have never actually drawn her in color. So, new haircut. This haircut is actually not super new at this point, I don't think. Oh god, there's 2. Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Justice, member for 11 months. Thank you very much. Of the Dog Champ tier as well. Thank you very much for 11 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the support, Dust. I'm the Void. Also, I had a rough day today, so rough industrial level painkillers couldn't help. Congrats on almost 3.5k. Also, new looks better. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. So, thank you so much, money, and I appreciate the support. I really do. Everyone who like donates and stuff is helping me to hopefully one day make this like my full-time job. That's the end goal, really, is to be able to do this and to the point where it just becomes a full-time job and I can do it all the time. That's really just the goal for me. But anyways, yeah, these are the direct comparison of the 2 models, by the way. So this is my first time maybe officially drawing her in color. There's been a few like interpretations of what the colors of this model would be. Probably I would say that the main difference is that a lot of people draw my sweater as gray, as you can see down on like the dancing gif below the live 2D version. There's a lot of people who draw the model as gray instead of like a tannish white. So will there be games on the stream? I was thinking of maybe playing TF2. If there's enough demand in chat, we might play a game or something. This is the first time that this model has ever been like in color, like officially in color. I do have the model design sheet, and I do just want to like show you guys. Oh man, I wonder if I can show it. No longer a Dorito chin. Yeah. That is true. No longer a Dorito chin. Yeah, I still really like this PNG model. I think she's cute, but she does have a lot of like my old art habits that I don't like as much. But she's still like a very cute model, I think. Anyways, get her out of here, kill her. So there is something that I kind of wanted to do, if you guys would be interested. Do you guys want to gamble? So like, I don't know how many of you guys remember this. Shoot, when did we actually do this? We did this during like the actual, like, it was the anniversary, right? We did this during the anniversary. Here's how this works. Basically, as a chat, everybody here is going to pick out, using a YouTube poll. Everyone here is going to pick out a column and then pick out a row. And we're gonna go to whatever number square you guys pick out, and we're gonna reveal the number behind it. And whatever number you guys get is how many gifted memberships that I owe you guys. Now, there's all the way up to 50 memberships is I think the highest value that's available here, which would cost me, I think, like $150 if you guys hit that one. And there is all the way down to 0 memberships. So if basically I'm offering you guys potentially 50 free memberships. Yuna, can you do a commission for me if possible? I actually don't know if I have commissions open officially. I would say probably right now I'm not really feeling it. There's just too many art projects that I want to do. I was kind of thinking of making model commissions, like cheap model commissions. But that might be the extent of it for now. I'm not really sure. There's just a lot of projects that I'm working on at the moment. And with the job coming up, I'm not sure if I'll be able to like fully commit to a commission per se. Anyways, do you guys want to gamble? So since we're debuting a new model today, I think that we should celebrate a little bit. Now, I do have 10 free gifted memberships that I can give you guys. So if you guys get 1, 5, or 10, it won't cost me anything. But we'll see how this goes. What column do you want? Between 1, 2, 3, or 4. And we'll let that go for like 2 minutes probably. So pick the column that you guys want. I don't know why the bottom corner 3 are colored weirdly. I'm actually really not sure what that's about. Can't be worse than last time. Yeah, so the last time that we did this, you guys collectively costed me like $0. I think you guys got the worst possible outcome out of three polls. You guys were able to reveal 3 squares. The 3 numbers that you got were 1, 1, and 0. So overall, just the worst possible outcome. Now, there are I think that there's the most 5s mixed in here. So you're most likely to get a 5, but there's a not low amount of 10s and 20s. I think there's 1 0 and there's 1. Is there a 50? I don't know if there's probably a 50 somewhere in here. Okay, let that go on for like 30 more seconds. That vote. Oh boy, 50% on number 2. Number 2's in the lead right now with number 1 as a leading up. You will find the 0. That's your goal, is to find the 0. You guys are silly. They made a the color mod for Bridget. That's pretty cool. I like that. I always love the color mods. They're super cool. Okay, we'll let that go on for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, end poll. So we will be revealing something in column number 2. And we'll see what it is, but we will be revealing something in column number 2. So let's do one more poll, you guys. What row to reveal? Now, this is, for the record, you guys are in column 2, which means the top down, you're in the second column, right? So this is for the row. This is basically, do you want to reveal the first one from the top, the second one from the top, the third one from the top, or the fourth one from the top? So you guys go ahead, strategize for a little bit. Here we go. Go. We'll leave that one up for 3 minutes, you guys. So this one's gonna be big. We'll leave this one running for 3 minutes. Now I want you guys to think carefully here, because there could be potentially huge numbers here, you guys. I don't want to reveal the whole board until maybe the end of the stream, just in case we do another one of these. Because if you guys roll a low number, we're probably gonna do another one. 4 is unlucky, so it'll have the 0. So your goal is to get the 0, basically, is what I'm hearing. That's 2 people here who are like trying to get the 0 at this point. 2 times 2 equals fish. Makuta has a strong point, you guys. 2 times 2 does in fact equal fish. So I mean, Makuta's making a strong argument here. Let's see what's in the lead right now. 3 is in the lead by like a wide margin, by like quite a wide margin, honestly. It looks like everyone that's not voting for 3 is kind of scattered around. So I think that this might be a closed and shut case. And it seems like no one who was speaking in chat actually like got what they wished for, except Dust, I guess. Okay. I think that this might be it here. How long should we leave it running for? How long did I say I was gonna leave it running for? 3 minutes? I think that might have been too long. Everyone is voting 3. We'll leave it for like 20 more seconds. What if like 30 people show up in chat and all vote number 2 or something, you know? There's only 11 here. Okay, but like if everyone who's here votes for the same option, you know, if everyone left, they could change it. They could change it. We'll let it run for like 10 more seconds. Okay, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is in fact number 3. So just to make sure that we're all on the same page here. Where is the square that I'm revealing? It's this one. So you guys have chosen to reveal this number right here. So we're gonna go ahead. You got what you wanted? Okay, nice. We're gonna see what's under here, you guys. So here we go. This one's the big bucks. What do you guys think it is? What number? Can we do one more poll? What number do we think is under here? We only have 4 options, so we've got to exclude one. I'm gonna go ahead and write 0, 5, 10, or 20, and we'll skip 1 and 50. Just because I don't think that it would be 1, and I don't think that it'll be 50. You think it'll be 10? Just so everyone knows, we're revealing the second column, third row of boxes, the bigger one currently. I made it a little bigger so you guys could see it easier. Okay. It looks like overwhelmingly you guys think that this will be 0. Now, it should be noted that I made this chart like several months ago at this point. And so I don't even remember what's under here, honestly. But we're gonna find out altogether. It seems like you guys are pretty convinced that it's gonna be 0. There's some people who think it'll be 5 and 10, but there's a lot of people who think it'll be 0. So let's take a look. All right, here we go. Let's slowly. Oh, no way. You guys got 20 actually. Wait, that's kind of huge. You guys got 20? Guys, good job. You guys got 20. That's actually really big. Good work, you guys. So that means then you have all of my free memberships, which I will send in now. And then you get 10 extra memberships alongside that I'll be paying for. So there's that. Send 5. Here you guys go. Let's see if anyone that we actually know gets it. And then 10 more, which will cost me a big ol' $30.
Nice car.
Nice work, you guys. Good job. There we go. Hey, we're gonna be listening to this for like a while at this point. Reverse psychology wins again. Congratulations to all of these people for getting a gift membership to the channel. Now I'm looking around. And I'm actually not seeing anyone that I recognize. Are you serious, YouTube?
Nice car.
Not a single person that I can actually say that I recognize. For real? That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, YouTube is kind of BS.
Nice car.
Sometimes I swear, like YouTube, it feels like it just gives it out randomly, which sucks because that means that the people who are actually watching the stream don't get rewarded for it. So that sucks. No, Kevin. Something about Kevin's must be broken. I swear. I mean, but then again, what's the likelihood out of him getting it out of like maybe hundreds of people who have accepted gifted memberships on? You know, that who knows? We're gonna be listening to this for a while. I should probably get a new GIF at least. That's from the VR chat streams, which we haven't done in a while. I've been thinking of doing like some VR chat streams or something. I think that like members only VR chat might be kind of fun, just because VR chat streams are really short. So I don't want to do like, you know, it'd be fun as like a membership deal to have like VR chat streams and stuff. Narrator, you're not a loser. You're just like everyone else. You're not a loser, they're a winner, basically. Would ask to join you in VR, but I ain't gonna rig. I generally don't let anyone from chat join me in VR. I have like a selected list of people that I'm comfortable with joining me in VR. Okay, well, timekeepers. Good work out there. Good work out there. 10 doggers? Wait, a gift says doggers? What? That's crazy. Wait, does it really gift as doggers? For real? Huh. Okay. Well, guys, we did it. For those who are just here to watch us gamble, you can probably leave now because I've already spent like $20. So, no, like $30 actually. I've already spent like $30. So I probably won't be gambling again. But for those who are here to watch me chat and maybe play TF2, not entirely sure how I feel about doing that yet. I am kind of bored though. You can stick around. We have only been streaming for 40 minutes though. But I pay you so much. Look, if anyone could just pay to get into a VR chat stream, then like someone who's like malicious could just pay to get in and then sabotage the stream. I can't let people into the stream just because they pay me a lot of money. It's more so a personality thing on the VR chat streams. I allow and disallow people based on my own personal screening. Is Anilla good now? I haven't played Grand Blue in a while. Do you have to go though? I was joking about joining you. I do understand why. Have fun. Thank you. I'll see you later, Daz. Thank you very much for joining and supporting. I really appreciate it. Can you guys hear the membership audio? Cause I can, but I don't know if you guys can, because I don't think I have the audio set up for it actually. Anyways, so it cut out. Okay, that's probably for the best. I'll have you guys know that I'm hearing the Wii Bowling announcer say "nice cock" over and over again every time that this pops up. Yes, Adam does not pop into VR chat streams. That is true. There's only like 2 people who pop into VR chat stream, and of those 2, neither of them play VR chat anymore. So basically, no one right now. But that's okay. I mean, it's not like I've streamed VR chat in like months, anyways. When was my last VR chat stream? God, it's been a while. Okay. I'm drinking too much of my tea. It's leaving a weird aftertaste. I'm gonna drink some water instead. Luckily, I have both. I'll see you later, Dust. You have a character to try because Granblue is still having a hard time appealing to you. I see. Have fun with that. Okay, so here's the deal. You'd love to catch a VR chat stream? It might be fun. I guess now that you're a member, you would be able to if I did one. It definitely, if I do VR chat again, I would make it members only, because VR chat is so, at this point, it's kind of far off from like the usual subject matter of my streams. And I think that like basically like a just chatting stream is kind of a niche thing almost for my channel. I feel like a lot of people come here to watch me play something at this point. So definitely it would probably be members only if I did it. But well, we'll see. We'll think about it. If I do, it'll probably be just on impulse, and I won't really announce it that hard. But if you're a member, you'll be able to watch the stream and the VOD. There's probably something I was gonna do. Anyways, same with the Goth Girl model. I'm gonna let this model run for a few streams to really find what I think about her in terms of like actually using her and stuff. So for probably for like a few days, I'm definitely gonna make like alternate versions of this model. Like not alternate versions, but like different edits and like fixes and stuff for stuff that's kind of weird about her. So far, nothing has come up that I look at and I go like, oh, that's kind of strange. So for now, it's pretty okay. Yeah, we'll have to. I'll have to let it run for a few days to think about how I feel about it. Meg is quite fun. That's good. She looked pretty cool. I liked the combos that she had. You'll debate joining on VR chat streams? Yeah, well, since it's members only, it would be basically a paid stream anyways. So it'll be mostly just chatting, but it'd be nice to give members some benefit other than just emotes. I do want to make sure that the members feel like they're getting worth out of their money. One cool feature that YouTube added is apparently now in the middle of my stream I can set it to members only. Like I can make it like switch over from public into a members only live stream. So that might be kind of a cool feature to use. I don't know. Maybe in like the last like 30 minutes of every stream we could have like a members only section or something. That might be kind of... Oh, you know what? If I still played Guilty Gear, that would be handy for like the last 30 minutes. We have like members only viewer matches. You know what? Shoot, that would have actually... That feature would have been really handy back when I still played Guilty Gear. Oh well. I'll like I said, I'll probably be back for 2.0 at least. If I don't miss the game at some point. Speaking of returning games, I've been playing Overwatch recently, for better or worse. Recently, it's been like a 50-50 game on whether or not I feel like I actually have fun. But I would say that the ratio is not any better or worse than like booting up a random Roblox game, you know? Which I do all the time. So, not as bad as I thought it would be. Juno is a really cute character. I'm a huge fan of like Juno in terms of her design. Playing her is pretty fun, actually. I like being able to fly around and stuff. I am comedically vulnerable to snipers, but whatever. Anyways, let's see here. So, what do we want to do? What do we want to do for the rest of the stream? Because I don't know if you'll be back when the game starts. Okay, bye narrator. So I do at some point want to probably like boot up TF2 or something, but I want to be able to pay attention to the model, I guess, and make sure like I want to take this time to like sniff out any like bugs about the model that I can find, cause so far she's working pretty much fine, as intended, you know. But I want to make sure to keep an eye on her and whatnot. I worked hard on her, you guys. I wonder when I started work on her. I could probably check the original art file of it on my iPad, actually. Let me see if I can find out when the file started. Hold on. Let's see how long that I've been working on this. Can I not read the information of my files? Huh. Well, I can't really find out when the model was made when the file was made for some reason. Let me go into my actual like files and stuff. Clip Studio projects. Let's see here. Probably, it looks like it took me like around 3 weeks to make this model. Yeah, the file was created on September 30th. So the end of September it was made. So that's actually just a little over 2 weeks. It took me just a bit over 2 weeks to make this model, and I finished it yesterday. I was basically just doing final tweaking and testing yesterday. So yeah, basically 2 weeks to make it. Not a bad time. I did have a head start because I had basically had the design of her done, more or less. I did have to do the coloring though. I have her original file that comes with all of the colors for reference. So I might post that at some point so that like artists can use it if they need to. Overwatch 2 is a game you really can't play again. Is there like a particular reason other than it just being frustrating? Because I get that. I think that Overwatch probably has like the worst feedback loop, I would say, out of any like multiplayer game that I've played. Gosh, you know what? I really wish that like I really wish that multiplayer games are better right now. I have a friend group and we're like running out of games to play. It's kind of sad because two of us don't like TF2, and like basically we're all just kind of like a little picky about what games we play. We as a whole don't really like competitive games, just because we acknowledge that competitive games are primarily made to like abuse our dopamine receptors, so we don't play them very much. We try not to. I am not that picky. No, I mean like people in my friend group. We generally my friend group just doesn't like competitive games, just because I feel like we know at this point that they're made to kind of like eat up our dopamine receptors and nothing else. So like that kind of takes off the table competitive shooting games and fighting games, just like all of them more or less, because there's like none of those that are actually made to be fun at this point. They're all just made to like drip feed dopamine and get players addicted. Anyways, I'm just yapping now. Hi, buddy, welcome into the stream. We're debuting our new model today. I guess we should say that we have debuted our new model and now we're just chatting. Feel like they sucked the fun out of it by making the balance completely around the now gone Overwatch League. Yeah, that's true. I playing it now, I think that it's decently fun. It's a nice game to just like play for a little bit and like a round or two and turn your brain off for a bit. It looks very nice. Thank you. I got a lot of improvements on it compared to my last model. That's also why I kind of stopped playing most fighting games a little bit. And I think that's why I kind of generally struggle to get into fighting games. I think that like fighting games are just like too competitive, I guess. I enjoy them to an extent. But I think that at a certain point, it's just, there's only so good that I can get at the game before it starts to suck the fun out of it. Like before the process of getting better is just no longer any fun. I think I reached that point with Guilty Gear. I feel like I sort of hit that point with Grand Blue at a certain stage. It's just like there's only so far that I can get before the return on learning new things overcomes the pain of like running up against the wall, so to say. Like I think it'll always be a little painful to run up against the wall, but I think that the further up you get, the more painful that it gets to do that, and the less good that it feels to get past it. Miss having fun with your little gun guy. Your little gun guy? What game is that from? Maybe I should play more VR chat. VR chat is just an entirely uncompetitive scene. The will to improve starts taking over the fun factor. Yeah, but like at that point, am I really having fun or am I doing homework for myself is the thing. There's a feature in Overwatch right now, and it's like if you leave a game, you get penalized for it. Which, like, on paper that makes sense, but you have to consider that like I'm playing video games to have fun, and if I'm not having fun, I'm just gonna leave. Why punish me for wanting to go look for something that's more fun? It's just so many elements of that game are just designed around like improving other players' player experience at your own expense. And I think that that's one of its biggest issues. I understand the thought process of not wanting players of wanting to incentivize players to not preemptively leave a match, but still, it's just it sucks the fun out of a lot of things. I think it's satisfying to get better at fighting games, but it's not always fun. And if I'm not having fun, I don't know why I'm there other than to get my dopamine receptors fried, you know? It's satisfying to play a brain-rotty Roblox tycoon, but is it fun? Not really. And I think that that's a key difference that game developers are taking advantage of right now, is that gamers don't know how to differentiate between something that's fun and something that's just satisfying. It's okay to just be satisfied, but it's very different from having fun. It's satisfying to win an Overwatch match. It's not fun to win an Overwatch match. I like improving in general, finding solutions to problems and stuff, so I enjoy it, but I will admit that the frustrations remain. Yeah, that's fair. I want to have fun playing the game, and I don't want to have fun looking up a wiki page, you know? Once I got to the point in Guilty Gear where it felt like I couldn't improve at all without like studying. I don't want to study to play a video game. I just want to play the game. But it felt like I was just so up against a wall that like the only way that I could advance further was by like studying the dust loop and studying matchups and watching my replays over and over again. And I don't want to do that. I want to play the video game that I paid $60 for. Playing with friends and improving together always helps. Okay, I don't like playing with friends. I talk about this a lot. I don't like playing fighting games with friends. I feel annoying when I beat up my friends. I don't want to have to talk to the person that I just beat up in a fight, you know? I mean, when I have to learn specific strategies to counter Milia specifically, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of characters where, like, they're so technical that there's only, like, 2 or 3 of them on any given rank. But, like, the day that you encounter one of those 2 people on that rank, they're gonna just completely decimate you because you fail all the knowledge checks. I don't know. Why did my YouTube studio just go bright white? What happened? Hello? Is the stream still up? I think the stream is still up. Yeah, okay, the stream is still up. Sorry. My YouTube studio crashed, I think. That was strange. I thought the stream went down. Meow. Hi, Zoids. Welcome. Thank you, Zo. Chaos versus Milia is as close to Yomi as close to Yomi as GGST can get. That's pretty funny. Less lesbian appeal? Less lesbian appeal. What about this is less appealing to lesbians? My boobs jiggle more. I don't know. They jiggle more. Look. I disagree. How is this any less appealing to lesbians? New model? Yeah, new model. Welcome into the stream, Roland. I'm yapping a lot right now. My throat's kind of feeling it. We might have to like move on to a game or something. Okay. You guys will be very happy to know that I got like a nice fresh 7 hours of sleep last night. Like a really well done at least 7 hours of sleep. If you count the like extra hour of sleeping in that I did while completely ignoring my alarm, it was probably more like 6. But still, we were close to 8 hours of sleep, you guys. Very close last night. My throat kind of hurts. I'm yapping a lot. We might have to play a game just so I have to talk less. What game do you guys want to play? We could play TF2, could play Roblox. Drinking water, sorry. Oh yeah, and my tail wags when I move back and forth. That's kind of cool. I was trying for the life of me to figure out how to get it to like actually like fully wag. But oh, did your messages get blocked, Zoids? Let me go see. Let's see here. Oh, no, I think it just got full deleted. More movement is nice, but visibility will always be better. But listen. Okay. Here's the thing. My boobs are fat. Have you seen my thighs yet? Wait, some of you guys haven't seen my thighs yet. Hold on. Look at this. Look. And I have Crocs on. So like when we're talking about lesbian appeal, I think I've got it in spades is basically what I'm arguing for. Okay. Holy thighs. She got appeal for all. I tried. I wish that Gothnayo had more belly though. I want her to have a tummy, you know? I didn't have the artistic skill to actually present that. Okay. I guess I guess hop on TF2, I suppose. Right? Oh no! My Bridget Decimat is kind of unthreading itself. Just a little bit, in one part. That's probably fine. We'll do something lesbian after the stream 34. Not of me. Okay. Thanks. Thank you for specifying. Alright. Okay. Trying to figure out what I want to stream right now. How about, I guess we could just do TF2. That is an option. I was thinking I kind of wanted this stream to be like a shorter one, but I was thinking like 2 hours, not of her pensive emote. That's true. Maybe I'll take like, what if every character in TF2 is a lesbian? One thing's for sure, Heavy and Medic are gay for each other. That's just, I can't possibly accept any other canon other than Heavy and Medic are gay for each other. I've seen far too much Heavy and Medic kissing for that to just not be canon in my mind. I looked away when she said thighs. Okay, hold on. Wait, we've got to show off the thighs again. There. My thighs. Look, I have like steppies and stuff. Isn't that cool? I worked hard on this model. She turned out really well. No. This is a very cute model. Thank you. Hop on TF2 meme here. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. Dog girl is real again. She's real once more. Honestly, a part of me kind of wishes that I made the collar bright red. Like, you know, like the normal, like stereotypical dog color. I kind of almost wish I chose that color instead of pink, but I am happy that I chose pink because this is my favorite color. Chatting with a friend about why you keep showing thighs randomly. Just in case people haven't seen it, you know? You want to see me play Signalis? We could. What if we put it to a vote? Can we put it to a vote? What game to play? Signalis. TF2. I don't know. Fear and Hunger. I guess that's good enough. We can. You want me to show the eyes again? We can show the eyes again. Hold on. Wait. Here are my eyes, and they're very neat. They're very neat. Look. When I blink, they bounce a little bit. Like the eyes have like physics. I think it's cool. I made them jiggle a little bit because that's what a lot of like big VTubers do. And look at this. Look. When I smile, my blush gets a little more visible. I think that this model, she just turned out really well. So Zool pointed out that now you can see me blush when I get called a good girl, which yeah, that is now something that you can do. The locked in after smiling is hilarious. Started purring IRL out of reflex. Today has been great. That sounds awesome. I'll tell you guys what. Before I decide on the poll, I'm gonna what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, take a break. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break or something. I'll tell you what, since it looks like Signalis isn't really gonna win anything, Probably like I'll stream Signalis sometime this week if we don't stream it sometime today. If anything, we can play TF2 for like an hour and then go on and play a little bit of Signalis. We'll see. Anyways, the model is fire. Thank you. Welcome into the stream, Brown. Did Brown show up just as I was about to go on break? I feel bad now. You're fast. Nice. Okay. You will never see your thighs. Okay. I'm gonna go on like a 5-minute, like a 5-minute break. So I'll be right back. Go ahead, vote for what you guys would want to see. I might play the runner up for like a little bit at the end of the stream, depending on it, because it looks like TF2 is gonna win, and Signalis and Fear and Hunger are both like not super committal games in terms of time, so we'll see. I will be right back. Hey, timekeepers. So there's been a problem. The moment that I stepped outside of my room, my roommates asked me if they could get my help with something in a few minutes. So, we might not be able to actually do the thing. But I probably have like 10 or 20 minutes. So, I'm out of breath. Sorry. I inhaled in cat autism, exhales in character limit. But we can do a little bit of TF2. And by that, I mean, I got a loot box, you guys. I did take the time to buy a crate, actually. So, we can do like a little bit of TF2. Let's good girl for a bit. God, that's embarrassing. You guys are actually gonna see me smile and blush whenever someone calls me a good girl. This is bad. This is not good. Anyways, I do have TF2 here, but basically I got. Oh wait, did I get something? Oh, okay. I do. Where is it? There it is. I did buy another Manco Munition Series number 92. This makes me money. Yeah, you're so right, Zoids. You're so right. Let me hello, Yogurt. Welcome into the stream. Let me make it a little closer up. Something like that, probably. Hey. What's wrong with the capture? Why is it like... Am I crazy? Why is it doing that? Something's wrong. It's supposed to be transparent, actually. What if I like adjust the settings randomly? Will that help? I shouldn't need a chroma key for it. I guess, though, let me adjust the chroma key for it. Hold on. Camera broke. Yeah, I'll fix it real quick. Hold on. Huh. Green screen color. Hold on. That's not even the right color. There we go. Okay. I had to look up the hex code for this, but I think now it should be working just fine. Okay, bye, Yogurt. Okay. We're back now. How to color, yeah. So basically I won't actually have time to play any games, unfortunately. But I will have time to open up a crate and then play around for a bit. Yo, hey, how about this, nobody? I'll cut you a deal since nobody missed this Acknowledge stream. How about we just kill the Mina boss and then we'll leave it there. We'll just kill. We'll quick kill the first boss, and then we'll alt F4, and then we'll leave the Signalis there. We have time to quick kill Mina. That's we can do that. Okay, let's go. All right, guys. So just so that we're all on the same page, we're going for the Kritzkrieg because we want a strange Kritzkrieg, which is worth $200 on the Steam Marketplace. That's insane. Here we go. So we're gonna hope to get a strange Kritzkrieg. Here we go. That's going straight on the marketplace. You have no idea how fast this is just going on the Steam Marketplace. How much is this worth? Like 13 cents? I don't know. I'll charge 12 cents for it. It's just get it out of my inventory. Put it up for sale. Get it out of my inventory. I don't want it. I just gotta confirm this on my app. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh wow, it already sold. I guess someone really wanted a 12-cent red tape recorder. I actually already have one. I don't know why people even want this. It's like the worst sapper that Spy can use, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I guess that's that. Let's boot up Signalis now. Hold on. Signalis. We're gonna just basically do a quick kill on a boss in Signalis, and then we'll call it there. Hi Kevin Power, you're just in time. Unfortunately, I have to end the stream a little early today. Is your message there? Hi Zoids. I gotta adjust the now playing. I'll just delete it for now. Okay. I look gorgeous? Thank you! We'll do one more full showing of the model before I leave. Unfortunately, I will have to leave a little early. Where's the boss? Here it is. Okay, so... equip the... Alright, we're gonna quick kill this boss. Is she dead? Why can't I use it? Why can't I use it? What do you mean no use? What do you mean no use? What? Why didn't it work? Whoa now. It didn't work? Maybe I did it too early. Connect the mouse scroll wheel to the blush. Well, no, it's connected to my smile right now, which I like a lot. Maybe I did it too early. What is this game? Where is TF2? This is Signalis. We don't... I talked about it earlier. We don't have time for TF2 because unfortunately I have to end the stream earlier than I would like to. So the quick kill... Yeah, what do you mean no use? I guess I just did it too early. Damn. That sucks. We should fully play through some Signalis next time. Yeah, we can... Started pairing IRL and Reflex. That's goated. That's goated. Yeah, so I've already played this game, by the way. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this quick kill. I'm back later? I'm not gonna be live later. What? It should work. So is this the stream cat? Yeah, I think so. I wonder what would happen if I did it later than I should. Like, what if I like did it like right now? No, that just didn't work. Stop throwing up all over the place. God, this is so annoying. How did I do it last time? That's crazy. I did it like first try last time. Anyways. That's probably enough gaming for today. Sorry. I would have definitely liked to game more, but unfortunately my roommates need help with something. So I can't stay here for like super long. Congrats on the new model. If you're a puppy girl, what breed are you? I have no idea. I don't know. You're just glad you made it. I'm glad that you made it too. Maybe today might be a good time to do the members only VR chat stream. Who knows? Zoids do be meowing for real. Okay, we'll do it here. Since we're here, and since there's some people in chat, let's do like one more like overview of the model. So we'll start from the bottom. My Crocs, my beautiful shoes. Check it out. As you can see, I have steppies. Like I can move around and stuff. Like I can move around, which is just very cool. The feet, they're covered up. I have Crocs on. I think that they turned out really well. I might make the thighs jiggle, to be honest. Put them on sports mode and I'll be faster than Wally West. That's true. Thigh showing counter. This is like the third time. There's not that many. This is the upper body right here. I like this sweater very much. This is like an outfit that I would like to wear in real life if I had all of the parts of it. But I don't have a sweater like this. So yeah, I would need to get yeah, in the next version I'll add a thigh jiggle. And then this is the rest. So my favorite part of this model is probably the physics. It might be, I'll be showing it more as time goes on. That's true. Why joke? Question mark. The tail has physics that I rigged, and it moves back and forth as I move back and forth, which I think is very cute. Of course, obviously the bell has physics. The physics on this one aren't as good as the other model, but what does Yunayo mean when, like, does the name have a certain meaning, or is it just a random word? It's just it's just the name that I have for myself. That's all. It doesn't have any like special meaning or anything. There, you might notice some other notable physics or something as I move around a little bit. I did finally get a handle on the physics engine of Live 2D. So you could say that there's a little more physics. Yeah, the glasses. yeah, exactly, the glasses. You want a tail IRL? You get one of those tails that like latches onto your belt loop. I have one of those. It's awesome. Yunayo, I like that. But yeah, there's, you know, some extra physics. But there's also the faces detailed as well. Yeah, the hair and my ears have physics, which is very nice. I went a lot harder on the physics on this one now that I kind of figured out how to go about it. Why are they moving? What do you mean, why are they moving? Because I'm moving. Anyways, yeah, if you look, when I blink, my eyes have physics. Isn't that cool? And then something else that's pretty cool is that my mouth is fully rigged. So actually on this model, unlike on the last model, you can see when I like smile and stuff. So I have like a more full range of emotions. Can only pretend to be oblivious for so long. But so another cool thing is that Mickey, so another cool thing is that you can see that as I smile more, the blush on my face becomes more and more intense. physics for the ears in the next update to show puppy emotions. See, okay, that's actually something I was kind of thinking of doing, is maybe making the ears perk up when I smile a lot. Maybe. Another thing I wanted to do was to make it so that the tail wags when I smile a lot, but that's a little more difficult to actually pull off. That one's kind of tough to actually do. But you know, I'm overall pretty satisfied with the model. It is possible to make my tail wag when I smile, but it's just very difficult. You have to mess with like a live 2D SDK or something. It's a lot. So for now I'm satisfied with how my tail looks as it is. I will work on the model more. We need thigh jiggle physics. We know that much. You're a lesbian, of course you're in it. You want good girls to feel good. Thank you. Welcome back, Austin the Maniac. Thank you for returning, Austin the Maniac, but I do probably have to go right about now. There are jiggle physics, yes. Yes, indeed there are. When I nod, you guys can tell now, that's cool. Make my tail a PNG and drag it manually. Yeah, I could just drag it manually. That is... Dap me up by meowing, sister. I do have to head out right now, unfortunately. I know that it was kind of on the shorter side this stream, but unfortunately my roommates just need help today with stuff, so I won't be able to stay for the full time. I might do, if I'm not busy at night, I might do like a members only VR chat stream, or just like a normal stream. Maybe we'll see. If not, then I'll will I be streaming tomorrow? I think I'm busy tomorrow. Shoot, I guess I won't be streaming tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow will be the late at night members only stream, who knows. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream for today. You want to play VR chat with a good girl? I usually don't allow random members of the viewers to join me on VR chat, just because I don't want random people to like come onto the stream and say slurs or anything. So just as a general rule, I only allow like specific selected people to join on the VR chat, to like actually join me in VR chat. But when I say members only, I just mean it'll only be visible to members, just as like a little treat to members. You lost it. Dang. I'm gonna head out for now, but I hope that you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all like the new model. I'll be using her for probably the next few weeks or so. So look forward to her. I'll be sprinkling in Gothnail every now and then, though. I'll still probably be making updates to her. Yeah, you guys are welcome to call me good girl if you want to in chat. I'm gonna head out for today, but I hope that you all enjoyed. I really hope that I can stream again soon to use this model. Thank you guys very much for watching. Good pub. Thank you. I had fun today. I had a lot of fun, and you guys can see me smiling actually. Wow, I'm just in a constant state of smiling. That's crazy. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining the membership, Austin the Maniac. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll see you guys later. 290 on your card to the rescue. Thank you. Welcome to the membership. I will see you guys later. Hope that you all enjoyed the stream. I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. Sayonara. See you guys.